Hello, so I have a word of encouragement for any girl out there who is struggling to believe that you are worthy of love, and you might be struggling with your self image and your self esteem. I just want to let you know that you were made to be different and you don't need to fit in with anybody else. Exactly how you are is exactly how you need to be. I'm gonna share with you a little bit about my life growing up as a teenager and just some of the things that I struggled with, that I went through as a teenager. That if I could take all of that back, I would. So, as a teenager, I struggled severely with low self esteem. I believed that everything was about how you looked, how you appeared to other people. And slowly, over periods of time, I let this completely take over my life. And until it was to the point where everything I was doing was based on pleasing someone else. From the way that I looked, from the way I behaved, from what job I chose, from what I was actually doing in my life. It took quite a number of years before I entered into a spiritual crisis, and I suffered panic attacks for a long period of time. I just want to tell someone else out there who might be going through the same kind of issue that I went through. Your worth and your self-esteem is not based upon how you look and how you perform for other people. Don't go down that path. I would very much like to encourage you to begin to learn to love and accept yourself exactly the way you are. Don't let that steal the focus of your life and allow it to drift you off the path of creating a future for yourself, focusing on real goals and investing in your character, creating authentic friendships, and don't let that stop you from doing the things that you love. Back in high school, I allowed these self-esteem issues to steal my joy, to steal my happiness. I was really good at playing netball. I used to be a captain of a netball team. I used to play centre position. But because of how I let these lies seep into my mind and make me believe a lie about myself, I completely stopped myself from playing the sport that I was good at, from joining new activities, because I was too scared of what people thought about me. I went through body dysmorphic disorder. I've been through bulimia. I know there are many of you out there who, especially young teenage girls, who struggle with these same issues. But if I can change your mind and help you to not go down that road, then it's worth it to me. Why do you care what society thinks about you? Why do you care so much about what peers think about you or what men think about you? It's really a question that you got to ask yourself. What is it that makes you care so much? Okay, you might be in a very dysfunctional family. Maybe you don't even know it. But usually the real cause of these issues are not receiving enough love in your own family home environment. And this becomes a reflection as you are out in the world amongst other people. Regardless, despite the fact that you might be in a tough situation in your home environment, you don't get along with your mum, you're not getting along with your dad, and you think that your mum or dad doesn't love you, it's not true. They are struggling with their own demons. Normally, what parents do is they just project their own issues onto their children because they don't know how to resolve them within themselves. They didn't receive the love that they needed to when they were growing up at home. And so they only repeat what they've been taught by their other parents. But don't let these issues ruin your bright future. Going to school, doing hobbies that you love, creating new experiences is the one thing that you have to keep holding on to until you can get out of that situation. Don't allow people in your school to tear down your self-esteem and your self-worth. Make a decision that you are going to love and accept yourself no matter what, that you are going to continue to do the things that you are good at, to do the things that you love to do. Don't let other people's opinions sway you and stop you from achieving what it is that you want to do in this lifetime. Don't do what I did. Don't go down that road and focus on how you look and how good you can perform for other people at the expense of losing yourself and losing that amazing future that you could potentially have. Don't let that stop your progression in life. Hang in there. Don't accept those lies that people are saying about your looks, your personality. Just because some people have rejected you does not mean that there is something wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. You are an amazing individual person, and you deserve to have that shot in your life to follow your dreams. I hope I have encouraged someone out there today who is struggling with these issues.